Hi everybody, Peg here. I was just taking a picture. I wanted to capture with my camera a picture of my self-portrait. If you're part of International Crafters, they were doing self-portraits over there. So I had done this one back in February. Wasn't really interested in doing another one right now, so I just thought I'd pull that out and take a snapshot for them. What I wanted to talk about today is I attended an art retreat at Shake Rag Alley in Mineral Point, Wisconsin with the stencil girl herself, which is Mary Beth Shaw. She's a wonderful artist, and she was sharing her talents with us. And I came home, I had created several pieces. Let me show you the page I'd done. This is the journal page that I had completed. And then this was just a little 6x6 piece that I was working on. And I look at it and I'm saying, oh, I'm not sure if I'm done with that. So I'm going to set that aside. This is a board piece that I had worked on, which is suitable for framing, but it seemed a little busy to me, so I just wasn't sure where I wanted to go with that. So here's what I do. I come home and I make some photocopies of these things, okay, so that I've got things to play with and things that I can alter without actually going to the art piece. So I can come in here, I can take a look at this, and I can say, okay, yeah, this one is not, there's more to this, I didn't get it on the printer right, but I'm saying, okay, I think maybe I need to add more in here, and, you know, maybe even repeat some of these other shapes that I'm seeing in here. So maybe I need to, you know, just do a little scribbling in here, and you know, you can take it wherever you want to take it, because this is not your original art piece. This is something that you can play with, and that's a way that you can, you know, so many people are worried about messing up their piece. So I've got this one, which I took a look at, and I was saying, well, let me get this in here a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so one of the things that we were doing this weekend was working with skins, and that's how I created these pieces here. I had brought some with me, and what I had done before is I had just worked on these plastic bags. What you need is some surface that's going to release, and you can use any of these paints in a tube that have a little pointy spout. I mean, these work, probably the Dina Wakley Media ones, anything that has a spout on it. And so all I do to create those skins is, you know, do a little bit of squiggle work onto my piece of plastic here. And I'm going to let this dry. And then I'll come back and coat it with a gloss gel medium and let that dry. And so once I have that, once I have created that with my gloss gel medium, I can just take the whole skin and peel it up, and then it can become a component. Oops. Okay, a little splatter. And it can become a component on my artwork, and you can draw any shape you want. You can put a stencil underneath and draw, you know, do whatever makes your heart happy. So that's just another little tidbit. And you can cut them up, you know, make them any size and shape you want to go on. And then you just use that same gloss gel medium to put those down with. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take these now, set them aside, let them dry, and then I'll coat them with the gloss medium. And then I can peel them up and glue them down onto my artwork. I love all the the things that are going on here. I love the texture and the depth, and you know, it's got a lot of different layers in here. However, I think I may wish to calm this down just a little bit, and the way I can do that is grab another stencil. Let me see what I've got here. Oh, I like that. That's a new one I haven't used yet. These two are brand new out of the box. I like that repeating pattern. That doesn't really work with what we're doing here, but I'm thinking along the lines of maybe something like that. What else do I have here? Oh, here we go. This is a good one. Taking that. All right. So any of these would be options, but I think I'm going to choose this one. And let me get my little spongy tool, wherever I put it. Okay, and I think what I want is something fairly neutral. I have some new paints from Dina Wakley, and I like this Sedona. There's some, if you look in here, there's some of these Sedona colors in here already, but I want to tone this way down. So I just want a drop of the Sedona. And I'm going to use a little bit of this unbleached titanium. And I want to palette knife. Everything's still packed in my bag. I need to unpack some of that. So just going to mix that up. You might want just a drop more of that Sedona. Get a little more of that reddish earth tone hue going in here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is, I want to calm some of this down. So I'm just going to fill up my little, what do they call these things? I know they've got a name for them. Stencil Girl sells these sponges, and I like them a lot. And you can check them out if you're interested. But I'm thinking I want to come from the edge over here, and I just want to put this in here, and I can line up my pattern again. Come all the way across. I want to come all the way across the page, just to tie it from one edge to the other, like that. And I like that. Okay, I might have to blend this out a little bit, but can you see how that calmed down that center section versus, where's my original? Okay, this is the original, and this is with the calming effect. Okay, so I think I'm going to work on a few other pieces here and see where we go with that today. I've got a couple of challenges I need to get finished, and I pulled out a couple of books. I might do the review on one of these. I don't know. I've got to do my review for next month, so I'll get that done and get that posted. And yeah. Oh, and I need to do the pick a stick artist trading card. So watch for that, and I'll see you in another video. So remember, you make a difference, and bye for now.